All right, now we're going to set up our loom. In a paper weaving, you have a loom, and you have when you're doing this way and it's going down, that is what we call the warp. Okay, the warp. So what we're going to do is set up our warp sheet and our lines. This is going to be our loom, what we're going to be weaving into. Okay, right here I have a 12 by 9 sheet of paper. I chose orange. You don't have to choose orange. You can kind of choose whatever color, you want to be on your background based on the sheet. We have our sheet and we have some different things that we have for our sheet, different little things. I like to do the orange because when I first saw Kente Cloth, I saw it in orange. So, I'll just kind of go with that. The first thing you're going to do, I'm going to use our ruler. Your ruler should be about the same as mine. Just going to do a ruler length. Okay, we're going to measure from the top, kind of line it up with the top, and then we are going to draw a line. We're going to leave a little bit at the top, and we're going to draw a line. Now, I'm going to be using a marker. You're going to be using a pencil, but in this instance, this pencil probably won't show up too well. If I did it in pencil, you might not be able to see it, but you're going to be doing this in pencil because you want to be able to erase. Okay, so I'm going to put a line across the top, about the same length as the ruler. Okay, so just a straight line across the top. Now, here comes the part where we're going to measure. We're going to take the ruler, and every inch I'm going to put a dot, okay, just a mark to show that this is where our strips are going to be spaced. So I put it at the 1 inch, the 2 inch, 3 inch, 4 inch, 5 inch, 6 inch, 7, 8, and you don't really have to put one for the 9 because that's kind of a given. Now, we're going to go down to the bottom in the hopes of keeping it straight. Okay, you're going to try to match up the dots. You want to go from dot to dot. So you want to keep it straight as possible. Try to line it up as straight as possible. So once again, the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, and so on. Just 1 inch apart. Okay. Now you're going to take your ruler. We're just going to draw some straight lines going down. We're going to connect the dots pretty much. Pretty sure all of you know how to connect dots. So we just line it up, make a straight line down to the end of your page. Now this time on this side, we're going all the way to the end of the page. Okay, you just move your ruler over, line it up. Okay, and that's what you call your warp. Okay, now you want to take your scissors and go ahead and cut these lines straight as you can. You're going to cut all the way up to this line. Try not to go past that line, okay? Now we're going to work on our waif. Okay, our waif is going to be strips of these paper that we're going to weave into our warp or our loom. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do the math. Okay, we're going to measure around the long end of this paper this time, not across the top, but on the long end. We're going to do the same thing that we did kind of with the loom, and we're doing an inch by inch. Okay, so we're going to take it. We're going to go to the 1, and we know that this paper is about 12 inches long. So the 1, the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is a given, okay? And you're gonna go to the other side, okay? Come in just a little bit so that you can kind of see where you're going with it. All right, and then line it up at the top, and the same thing. Okay, and now I'm going to take the paper and flip it over this way, okay? And flip it over landscape. And now I'm just going to kind of make some lines, connect the dots again, make those lines. Done, and now time for the cutting. We're going to cut these in strips, okay? This time, there's no stopping. You're cutting through the whole strip, cutting it all the way off. Now, you will not probably need all of these strips, as in you will be doing several different colors, but Alright, now I have all my strips cut out and I am ready to start my weaving. Okay? Alright, now I have a couple of marks on these back ends, so those are the marks that are going to kind of show up. So whatever you did the pencil side on, like the pencil side, that's what you're going to show. So if I got a couple of marks on these, that's what I'm going to show up here, because on the back side you don't want to show them. Now, when you're weaving, it's a simple process. It is just going under, over, under, over. So right here, I'm going to start going by going over, and I lift this part up and I go under that part. I pull that over the next one, and the next one is going to go under. The next one will go over, under. The next one will leave over. This one up under, and it should go right to the edge right here. Okay, I'm going to push that up as far as I can, all the way up here. Okay, now your pattern is your pattern. It's up to you what kind of pattern you want to make with your weave. I'm going to use yellow necks. I'm going to come in now with this next one. Okay, we're going over, 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 under, over, under. So this time we're going to go under first and then over. Okay, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, This is under. Go over this one, and then under on this last one right here. Okay. Now, very important. You want to get it in place first. Push it all the way up and try to get it in place. I always like to get it in place first before I start gluing anything. Okay. I'm going to glue some of these ends, but I like to get it in place first before I start gluing anything. So I'm going to put those up there. Then I'm going to come with my green. Okay. And I'm going to do green just like I did this purple. I'm going to start with over. Then I'm going to go under. Over. Under. Over. Under. Over. Under, and so forth. Get it out of here. Okay. Now that I have a full pattern cycle, which means I have my 3 colors that I'm going to use for the whole thing, and I pushed it all the way up. Pushed it all the way up here. Now, I'm going to take just a little dab of the glue now. Okay, I don't need a lot. All I need is a little bit of a dab. A little dab of the glue, just a little dab. Hold it down. Make sure I have it pressed up as much as I can get it pressed up. And then lift up. A little dab right under this one too. Okay, again, press it up as much as possible. Hold it down from about the count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Should be good to go. And the excess, I'll just wipe it off. Okay, and I'm going to crank that one up. I'll wait to glue the ones here. I'll flip it over and wait to do that. But the ones that I have that are going over first, that I have a little tab, I'll go ahead and glue those down. Notice I'm just using a little dot, not a whole bunch. You don't need a whole bunch of glue. Okay, now for this, it's just paper. So you need a whole bunch for it to hold. Okay, now it can be up just a little bit more. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Should hold. All right, now I started my pattern with the purple, so now I'm coming with the purple again. Like I say, on the bottom, I'm going to just kind of fray the bottom so it kind of looks like cloth. So I'm just going to kind of take my scissors and cut 1, 2, 3 times on the bottom. Okay, now I kind of got a frayed bottom. Just crumple it up a little bit. Okay. Now we're talking about the pattern piece. We have our worksheet that has the Kente Cloth designs on here. You should have a sheet like this in front of you. You'll see that these different designs mean different things. Okay, so you got to kind of think about what you want as your family design. What represents you, what represents your personality. Okay, now this little pattern right here that represents knowledge. This one right here says military strategy. This one says strength. This one is diversity. This one says lots of work. Okay, this one courage. This pattern, experience. We have energy, bravery, wealth, family bond, mother, hope, power, teamwork, caution, strong military, faith, forgiveness, and sharing. Okay? So now in each one of these little things, and you want to stay consistent, you have to, determine which ones you want to be what. What kind of designs you want on your Kente Cloth, okay? So for me, I always pride myself on my knowledge, so I'm going to try to do the knowledge one on some of these. I think I'm going to go for maybe the yellow ones right here. Put the knowledge. Well, I'll go in between the yellow ones. I'll go on this one. So I'm just seeing some castle lines going down like that. And basically repeat it over here, only on the opposite direction. Call these castle lines because it looks like the top of a castle. Okay, they're really just straight lines just going horizontal and vertically, but because that's what I saw when I was looking at the Kente Cloth. I saw the patterns kind of went like that. Okay, then you have different things. I'm going to say courage. Okay, let's do courage. We'll do courage. Courage, as you see, straight lines right there. We'll go courage straight down like that. Well, all right, guys, that is it for me. As you can see, I am done. Everything looks secure. I have it all glued. I have my phrase at the end. I'm going to just rough them up a little bit, make it look a little bit like material. That's what I'm going for, is a material look. So when it hangs, you can put it up with a string or just kind of staple it to something or hang it from wherever. As you can see, I have my symbols. I even have some Adinkra symbols. You got the sheet for the Adinkra symbols and what they mean and all of that. This should be telling a story about your family and what your family goes through or it stands for, basically. Okay, so got my Adinkra symbols and I have my Kente symbols. So that is all, guys. I hope you had some fun, and I will see you next time. Okay.